So this is the DNA website. This is where I'm going to be making the next J.Views album. Here you see the formation of the timeline. This is where I'll be posting everything that happens to me in the next year. Every sound, every person I worked with in the studio, fragments of thought, lyrics, inspirational moments. Everything that has to do with the creative process is going to be right here in the timeline. Gradually, these curved lines are going to be connecting the dots. These lines are actually the songs. To see exactly what these are, we're going to look at Oh Something's Quiet, song from my previous album that I laid out here to show how the DNA website would break it down. So we need to go to the tracks view. This is where you see the progression of the whole album. Oh Something's Quiet started with an experiment. I asked people to send me sounds.
Nunca.
And I started to auto-tune that, and I built a synthesizer from spoken word. And that kind of like inspired me to start a melody on that synthesizer. And this is how the player is going to look like on the DNA website. Beautiful work by Hello Monday. Next, I started to build a beat on that synthesizer and started to really be inspiring for me. And the cool thing about the DNA website is that a beat like this is going to be available for people to download. People are going to be able to download the different parts within the song, and they could use it in their own songs. All right, the next thing that happened is embarrassing, but it's a part of the creative process. I started to try some vocal melodies without having any lyrics. Unfortunately, this is something that would have been live. At this point, I knew that I had some kind of a harmony and a melody, and something started to form. And then we went on tour, and the keyboardist that we were playing with was working with a vocalist. He sent me her stuff. I really fell in love with her voice. Her name is Kelly Scar, and I saw some of her work with Moby, and I thought she was beautifully talented. She agreed to be a part of this song, and you know, other than forming a great friendship, she nailed it. Afternoon sun wakes me up.
Okay.
You sort of like ended there.
Afternoon sun
Wakes me up. Many other things happened, but we're kind of showing a simplified version of that. Later I posted, regardless of this song, I was looking for a roommate in my apartment, and I posted this ad on Craigslist. And this cool guy, Matt, came over to see the apartment. He ended up not being my roommate, but he told me a little bit about what he does, and he sent me a video treatment for Oh Something's Quiet. So it was like a beautiful random person that I met. He sent me this. I really fell in love with his vision. So not too long after that, this video was released, you know, and that's how Oh Something's Quiet was made. And now this video has like 11 million views out there on Vimeo, and it's unbelievable to look back at this and see how the whole thing formed. So one of the coolest features on the website is powered by Space Deck. And the cool thing about this is that it's going to allow people to drag and drop their own art. It could be photos or sounds, designs or lyrics into the DNA website, and they could actually influence the DNA of the album. From time to time, I'm just going to post a request. You know, I'm looking for inspiration. I'm looking for snare sounds. And this is how people are going to be able to collaborate on the project and actually influence the DNA of the album. Users are going to be able to download each other's content and use it in their art. We're kind of forming a toolbox for everybody to use. I'm going to be releasing a new song every month, so people don't need to wait for the whole album to be ready. They could just download the song as it's done. And then there's the DNA view, which is just for free-form exploration of the different posts on the website. So this is, in short, the DNA website.